think I've always sort of since a young age struggled with depression and also the kind of anxiety that sort of comes around it as well, like social anxiety.
I became so ill that I had a panic attack that was severe enough that an ambulance was required and needed help from the crisis team and things.
So I live with still a panic disorder, and the reason I found out about this is because I went through therapy after struggling quite badly with my mental health, and a lot of that was connected to my sexuality and feelings around masculinity and who I was, and obviously that was the core of what was affecting my mental health.
Speaking up and saying that I'm struggling and sort of being vulnerable, that really put me off. When I did sort of admit my vulnerability and struggles, it felt like such a weight off my shoulders, and for years it had really been like weighing me down.
But yeah, the big lesson that I would say to other people is not let it get to that point, because it's not very pleasant, and it's harder to get back from. But a bit like breaking a bone, you do come out the other side and do feel stronger afterwards.
When you talk about things and you allow yourself to be vulnerable, it sucks because you think like, oh, I could be really hurt right now. But in therapy I found that not only was the response like very, very positive, it was really validating. So you go into therapy and there's suddenly all these things you panic about, and the worst thing that you think you're going to be, your world's going to, like, the ground will open up if you say this out loud. You dive into those things in therapy and you realise not only are they not ridiculous, they're common. Like, you get reassurance, like your therapist is like, trust me, you're not like the weirdest case I've ever seen.
I feel like in the last couple of years I've become a better dad and a better partner and a better son and things. And that does make me feel happier as well.
I'm reaching out and asking for help has changed my life for the better in every way. I'd always played music throughout my whole life and always wanted to perform, but I never felt like even close to be able to get up in front of people and perform. So I really put myself out there and signed up to an open mic. That was one of the biggest kind of life-changing moments, really, where I just sort of took control of my life again. Took control of my mental health.
The thing that made therapy really good is just empathy. When you meet your clinician, like, you're going to find so much empathy, not just someone like staring at you. And it's going to make you feel like less alone, and I think that's always what I aim for in my role within Wellbeing, is to what can we connect with, what shared experiences do we have.
I work at the Wellbeing service as a peer support worker, which that is basically using my own lived experience of what I've been through just to talk to others.
The thing that I enjoy the most about the role, though, is actually helping people either get the most out of the job that they're doing or change to a career where they can do something that's more fulfilling for them.
Yeah, what I'd say to the people, to the men that are sort of struggling and finding things difficult. Firstly, it's okay to speak to. It's okay to open up. It's okay to speak how you're really feeling, and it's a really strong thing to do, to be able to reach out for help.
I would advise anyone who was struggling with sort of like stress or anxiety or sort of regulating their emotions to definitely reach out to Wellbeing. We've got an incredibly comprehensive set of care pathways to help with like lots of different presentations. Wellbeing will always make sure you're referred to the right place if necessary, if we can't help you, but I'm pretty sure we've got a lot on offer that could really help anyone with a number of different things. And if you're feeling lonely or down, do access our socials. We're open to everyone, and you don't even need a referral.